villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I make men in them. Enemies, I'm the enema, I'ma on them. Just like my keys, drop my on a dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical, I'm not into ya. My Siamese brother Benjamin, that's how I stick to him. These diamond B's, all BBs, I call them Vivica. Skating underneath a bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins, I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid, 800, eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes, you can go ask Jennifer. That's my mom's name. I create and find change. My mind frame ensures that forever I'll reign.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle and Bermuda. I can suit it, live in the moon, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the...
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Seattle Seahawks. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Mayfield to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 38, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. George Kittle with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Point it right.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Mayfield on 1st down. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
They run off tackle left with Penny. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back.
A loss of 4 brings up 3rd down and 10.
Hey, alert referee. King. Regular.
On third down, Mayfield. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jalen Guyton, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
On 1, ready? 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 7-7, our score after 1.
Here we go. 11 MT. 12.
Now Burrow on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Stanley. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Cook again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
On 1, ready? 11 Mighty. 12.
Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards.
Here we go.
It'll be 2nd down.
11 Thomas.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. Burrow on 3rd down. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Gun.
11. Going for it on fourth. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Cook will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And that is what you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th down.
Fourth down, Mayfield. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
On 1, right? 11.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, alert 33.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey, alert 33. Kings, Kings, Kings.
Here's Mayfield. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield now. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 2, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here we go.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
11 MT.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12.
11 MT. Hey.
First down.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Seahawks 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Regular. Real.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Regular. Point it right.
Mayfield. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Run.
To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far. Good second half. And sometimes, I guess, maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories of some of the best coaches in our time or any time having grabbed their staffs at halftime and said, guys, they're playing really well. Don't go in there and give them a whole lot of stuff. Just pat them on the back. And essentially the speech at halftime is, let's go, guys, and that's it.
Yeah, no one's upset the apple cart so far. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hey, we're 33. Point it right.
Again, it's Penny. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A quick throw out to Lockett. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, next-gen stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Swift. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. DeAndre Swift with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
11, 11, 11. 11 mighties. 11 mighties. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
11, 11.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And complete right side to Cook. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
On 1, ready? 11, 11, 11, 11.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 Palmer.
1st down. Here's Burrow. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown, Bengals. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. A good game there on first down. That run will get them 7 up to the 32-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, alert 33. Run.
They'll run it again with Penny. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Here we go.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 on the Seahawks 9-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Catch is made by Metcalf. The 30. 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 73 yards. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out into this series, the head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On 1, ready? 11.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
They run with Samaje's younger cousin. This is LaMichael Pirine, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Burrow. Taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. 4th down, here's Joe Burrow. And this is caught, Amari Cooper. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And now look at him go. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like big fish came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of tough dice. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. When run it up, 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 run it up.